Don't ask a different rabbi about a rabbi's shiur. First ask the one that said it. Then ask somebody else. Even more so, after you've asked it, ask him, where is it in the book? Where can I see what you said in the book? He tells you the source. You look in a book. You try to understand it. You study the issue. Don't just say, listen, I heard that you're allowed to do X, Y, Z, so it's okay, right? No. You have to check. You have a responsibility. Your life is in your hands. It's not in anybody's hands. You can't just say, listen, I heard it in the shiur, so therefore it's allowed, right? No. Just because you heard it in the shiur doesn't mean it's allowed. And just because you heard it in the shiur doesn't mean it's not allowed. You have to double check. Your life is in your hands. If all of a sudden you heard it in the news, ladies and gentlemen, a new goodbye law was passed by Nancy Pelosi. Everyone's allowed to murder for the next 24 hours. Beep, and that's it. News is over. So where are you going to go? First thing, kill the neighbor that makes a lot of noise. Next thing, the competition. Next thing. And then you're going to find out, wait, that was just a hoax. That was some hackers. That was some people that made the law. Yeah, but I heard it in the news. Double check. Double check. You have a responsibility. Your life is in your hands. You can't just make these rash moves just because you heard it somewhere. You have to double check. And even sometimes triple check. Because your life is in your hands. It's not in anybody else's hand. So if a person is going to play the lazy button, or I don't have time card, this is not going to work out so well. This is not going to work out so well. God's going to ask you, wait, how come you had time to go to school and to go to work and to go bowling and to go to Thanksgiving and to go to everything else, but you didn't have enough time to double check whether you're allowed to do any of those activities? How come? You had time, you had 4 hours to waste on Netflix. You had 6 hours to waste on baseball. You had 10 hours to waste on football and 12 hours playing poker. That you had time. But to go double check if you're allowed to do any of those things, which shouldn't take you more than a half hour in total, that you didn't have time. How come? Oh, because, I didn't think about it. I asked, and the rabbi, I figured since I saw, and these are not going to help you. These are not going to help a person in Shemaim. What? You have a responsibility. You have a responsibility. And unfortunately today, the mindset of people today is the quick fix. Quick fix. Either they go to Rabbi Google, yes or no, or they just ask somebody that has a kippah on, and if he says yes, if he says no, that's enough. What if he's wrong? What if he's wrong? Oh no, but he told me. Guess what? That's not going to help you. It's not going to help you. Why? You're responsible to know. You're responsible to know for you. Surely whoever you ask is responsible to know for themselves, but you're still responsible. That doesn't negate the fact that you're responsible for you. Doesn't absolve you from it. So when a person decides that they're going to become more meticulous in their observance of halacha, they're going to have a fight against their inborn tendencies. And the way to win that fight is by getting themselves used to using their deep understanding of the law and their intellect, using that to make decisions. That means if I don't understand it, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. You need to make the decision. Wait, this is allowed or it's not allowed? I don't know. Okay, so let's go check. No, but we gotta go. We gotta do it. Just do it or not. No. It's not just do it or not. I need to go check. Okay, so just do it then and, find out after. No. I'm not gonna do it. Oh, you're not gonna do it? How are you not gonna do it? You're gonna lose out. Listen, I don't know if I'm allowed or not allowed. I have to double check. There was one time a guy that was doing TeShuva. And this may sound silly to some people, but he was very proud of this. Why? He's one of these heavy guys, big desire for food. And he tells me, I overcame it. I said, what'd you overcome? The cookie. So, what do you mean cookie? He's like, listen, on Shabbat, my wife, she cooks good food. and I really like the food she makes. But this Shabbat, she got some snacks and everything. We are in the shiur. You have to be onik Shabbat, all the snacks, all the good stuff. So my wife got some cookies. I said, okay, Baruch Hashem, what's the problem? You didn't eat the cookies? No. Rabbi, it's not about I didn't eat the cookie. I ate the cookie. I didn't eat it right then. I'm like, why didn't you eat the cookie? He said, because we had the chulent. The chulent had meat. And usually after, chulent, I have a tea, some cookies and everything. And then I went to get the box of cookies, and she got it from the kosher store. So I know it's kosher. It's just that this is apparently like a bakery. They make their own stuff, so they forgot to put whether this cookie is parv or it's dairy. And it had chocolate on it. It had like chocolate chips. And I asked my wife, is this dairy or is it parv? My wife says, I have no idea. It's at the kosher store. I know it's kosher, but check. He's like, I checked. There's no sticker. Yeah, but I really want a cookie right now. Okay, so it's in front of you. No, but I don't know if it's dairy. Then if it's dairy, I just ate meat. Then it's milk and meat. And Rabbi says it's GEHINNOM or all types of other horrible stuff. And the Baal Tanya says I have to go into GEHINNOM of snow and the horrible things just for the cookie. Okay, so don't eat the cookie. Yeah, but it's an emotional decision for me. I want the cookie. He's a big guy. He likes cookies. Cute. But he had Yirat Shamayim. And guess what? He didn't eat the cookie. He didn't eat the cookie. It doesn't sound like a big deal, but it's a huge deal. Why? It shows he has Yirat Shamayim. Now you that don't have desire for cookies, it sounds ridiculous to you. Come on, what's a big deal? You know what things I overcame? One time I had this. Everybody has their little stories. That's his story. That's his story. He overcame the cookie. And guess what? It helped him learn more Torah. It helped him do more mitzvot and Baruch Hashem grow. Why? Because it's not that he knew it's not allowed and therefore he didn't do it. He just didn't know. Eventually he found out it's parv. So he was allowed to technically eat it. But technically, he couldn't eat it without knowing. So a person needs to understand that when you are becoming more meticulous with Torah, with the Halacha, it's going to be an inner battle. Not just a battle with the people around you that are telling you to go to a Thanksgiving dinner or lunch. Not just a battle with your friends that are telling you to come watch baseball and basketball and all types of sports. Not just a battle with the society at large that is telling you should remove all of your clothes and become like a cow just like them. Not just a battle with the upside down business world that is literally building itself off of like a pyramid scheme after another. No, you're not just fighting those outside battles. You're going to have an inner battle. The inner battle, which is the inner inclinations that you have developed yourselves and ones you've already had from your previous life. And the only way to overcome all of those is through becoming meticulous in halacha to the point where unless I understand it, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.